Alright YouTube, welcome back. Just got back from being away for a couple days, and as always, there's always something that goes on in your tank. So what happened with my tank is it's out in the garage. Normally I'm home or somebody's here to turn the water cooler on, an evaporator cooler, and so it keeps the garage cool. I have a chiller, and the chiller probably struggled with the heat that built up inside the garage, and it did a little bit of damage to some of the corals. The fish are fine. When I got home late one day after probably the hottest day, it was only it was 79 in the tank, 0.8 or something, so it was almost 80 degrees, so it's really warm for corals, and I think that's what caused a little bit of the die off. But the fish are doing fine. They're hungry as always. The water's really clear, as you can see. That's end to end. That's looking through 5 feet of water. So let me, without spooking them too much, let me go to this side. That puffer's watching me. This guy's really shy. Yeah, they're hungry. So everything was fine except for that. I'll show you the corals in a minute. It's the brain coral, and there's always I guess only one really is the brain coral. It has a little die off. Let me show you real quick, and I've got a couple. I got some of the plumbing bought for the UV sterilizer and the new pellet reactor. So stay tuned. I'm going to work on that this weekend. I'll probably work on it on Friday, and then post a video this weekend for you guys. Alright, let me show you the other tank. Alright, so here's the brain coral. I just cleaned the glass as I paused it, so there's a little bit of debris flying around. I forgot to clean it, but here's let me show you the die off. There was die off before at a different time. Something happened in the tank, which was the brown part, but the clear white one is the recent die off. You know, I love corals and stuff, but they're so finicky. They're so hard to take care of. My hat's off to the guys that have the reef tanks with all the corals, and they're doing well, and I just, you know, I can't get lucky enough to grow a coral. But the green star polyp, it's getting a little bit bigger. I have to stick to the easy corals. The zoas, they're same size. They don't grow, they don't die. They're just there. They're doing better. And that's it. I'm starting to get a little coralline algae, as you can see right over here on this one, which is kind of cool. There's those same old acans. They do okay in my tank. And let me show you the reactor if you guys haven't seen it. So there's the new reactor. I'm going to paint the wood under that one this weekend, and the reactor, I think, should go right up here. I'll cut that pipe right up here and put a T in there and run the pipe to it. Now, a thing I'm going to do different than I did on this one, and I got to point everything out to you guys, is see where the valves are. I kind of did think about it, you know, it was a mistake on my part. The valves are pretty far back, and there's a lot of water that's being held inside those hoses. So if I want to change out this media and turn both valves off, there's still all that water inside the hoses. And then when I take the screws off here, it flows out. So there's no real way to do it unless I redo the plumbing, waste all that money, redo the plumbing, and have it to where the plumbing runs up to the reactor and have the reactor higher than these pipes. That would be the correct way to do that, with and with some unions in there too. But with, you know, you don't need unions really with the clamps, but it probably would help. I don't know. This one's kind of I love this reactor. It's just the top piece should be maybe a little bit different. Something easier to set up. Because look at this. I mean, it's just one in and one out on the side. I mean, it's so much easier. I'm gonna take the 90 off of this one, and it interchanges with that side one, which is a straight. So it's awesome. It's well thought out. So this thing's gonna have a pipe coming straight down onto it, but I have a double union ball valve to where it'll hold the water back and right at the top of it, so I won't have any water that overflows when I take the pellets out. So that's what I'm gonna do on that one, and I'm gonna run the piping different. So on, I don't hide anything from you guys. I show you all the mistakes that I make, so you guys won't make the same ones, and I try to come up with some good ideas. Let me show you this thing is still running the FOSS on that one side. I changed the other side out, and this thing works really well. You can see the tank. Let me show you the main tank again. It's crystal clear. I've got that UV sterilizer. When I hook that up in the ozone, this thing's gonna be, you won't even be able to see the water inside there. It's gonna come up. It's gonna look really good in a few weeks. So you guys keep posted. I'll keep you posted, I should say. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, keep supporting the channel. I'll keep coming up with some good videos for you. Thanks for watching.